Nearly 1 week ago, Newton County became a primary area for a natural disaster. With the recent drought making way for new hardship, THV 11's Maya Ellison shares the tough decisions farmers are having to make as they wait for more rain.
Most of the time when we have a drought, everybody thinks of hot and dry, so we think of July and August. They don't really think about it in September and October when we're supposed to have rain.
For most of us, the weather this month has been nice and quiet. But between burn bans, dry weather conditions, and more, farmers, ranchers, and other agricultural officials are dealing with a host of issues.
As everybody knows, it hasn't rained in a good while, and our pastures are dry, our cows are short on pasture.
And for some counties in the natural state, they haven't seen rainfall in over 40 days. For farmers and ranchers, that affects their productivity to prepare for the winter months.
The biggest problem is we're seeing basically our fall grasses, that our cool season grasses that normally start coming in at this time. So we have a little break before we have to start feeding hay.
And while certain parts of the state are expected to get some much needed rain this week, agriculture experts say it's not enough.
The moisture's really shallow right now, and even with a pretty good rain, it may only wet the ground, this far, but it's dry way down here. So
leaving many farmers and ranchers with tough decisions.
They decide to sell, and the reason that they decide to is because they may have some that they want to hang on to, but just financially can't.
Farmer Joe Thrash says the current weather is perfect to burn open fields for harvest, but Fire Management Officer Wesley McKinney said one wrong move and everything could get destroyed in the midst of statewide burn bans.
With it dry and there's not water there to irrigate or to put moisture back into there, and you get a wildfire that comes through, it could be devastating.
That's why Arkansas agriculturalists are thinking ahead as we head into the winter months.
So number one, how much hay do I have and how much hay do I have in reserve? Have you talked to your local feed supplier, talking with them and how you're going to get feed if you're needing feed early? Ultimately,
there's one main factor that is needed to determine how farmers and ranchers will continue their day-to-day tasks.
Rain's going to be really important through the winter to resupply all that sub-moisture for next year.
In Mayflower, Maya Ellison, THV 11 News.